Hey guys, what's going on, Captain? And this video is long overdue. I've been wanting to make a video about Skyblock for a very long time, actually. Ever since I made a review on the prison server, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Now, I know I may have said that this was a server review, but I'm sure you can tell by the title. I'm actually going to be talking about why I dislike this server so much. Um, Maybe not so much, but I really don't like the server, and you may be surprised because I actually really praised the prison server that ECP has made, and I am a big fan of the stuff that ECP typically makes. They've made good servers in the past. The PvP server they had in the past, I don't know if you remember it. They also had a Call of Duty like shooter game mode, which was also a lot of fun. They make some pretty good servers. The thing is this is not that good. One of my main problems with this server off the bat is, since the server has been made by the same people who made a faction server and a prison server, is that it's too much like a faction server. And you may say, well, what about the prison server? Was that too much like a faction server? And actually, having a, prison server modeled after a faction server isn't as bad, because prison has somewhat of a, I don't know the word, like a it's a lot more similar. It shares a lot more, similarities. You have gangs, and factions you have factions, and so that's not as bad. They have some similarities, so it was still a pretty good server. It wasn't crazily unique, but it was very fun to play, and it was pretty good until you hit about Prestige 1, I would say. It sucked me in for a couple of days, like a week straight. It's a good server. Anyways, the one thing I don't like about this server is it's too much like a faction server, is what it feels like to me. There's clans, there's PvP, and honestly, I don't find any of that interesting. I came here to play Skyblock, not to PvP. And you may say, well, just do the Skyblock instead, but it's actually a pretty big feature. A lot of the people on here, the first time I got on, said that the only reason they check out this server is because, and play on it, is because Classic Factions is down and they just come here to PvP. And they actually said no one really drops that much of good loot because most people don't spend time on their base and spend time PvPing. So that kind of also made me mad, because I'm like, I don't want to come here to, fucking PvP. I have other servers I can do that on. You're supposed to, captivate my needs for Skyblock. Don't call this a Skyblock server if all the people on here are, PvPing, and that's just what they do. Maybe not, everyone does that now, but at least when I checked this out a couple months ago or a month ago, people were just doing that. There's a lot of things that I don't like. A lot of places where the server needs work. They give you sugarcane, and when you go to put the sugarcane down, you can't even use it. Don't give me a material I cannot use. That is very dumb. In fact, don't even give me sand, because I cannot use it to grow things. I mean, I guess I can use it for, 3 pieces of glass, but I can just go to the store. And you can basically buy everything at the store, and you can get a good amount of coins pretty easily, at least, to buy items. At least that's how I feel. I got like 30,000 coins, probably like 5 minutes in with playing the game. All you do is vote, you get buffed out. Of course, there's ranks on the server too, which I also don't like. You don't need a starter kit. You do not need a starter kit, which is right here, I think. This is what you get in starter kit, except when you get this, you expect that you're going to have this all the time, but guess what? You don't get it all the time. You have to wait 8 hours for a kit, so that's kind of annoying. Don't give me something that I can't utilize all the time. I get a cooldown, but literally it takes only a couple of minutes for a stone pickaxe to break. So that's kind of annoying. And I think that kind of leads you to want to buy another rank so you have easy access to a bunch of kits, which I do not agree with. I don't like the fact that there's even ranks on this server. I think they should have just sold slash fly to fly around your claim, and that would have been good. A lot of people will probably be willing to pay $5 for slash fly instead of coughing out like $20 to $40 for a rank. I also don't like how it says you reach the end of your island. I get it, but like all the time you literally just walk and you get like thrown back. It kind of sucks and could cause you to fall off your island, which really isn't a big deal because you don't really lose anything. So not really a consequence for falling off, but honestly, the server isn't terrible, and I don't want to, seem like an asshole. I just couldn't find this server fun. And in fact, other times I made this video, I kind of was annoyed, and you could tell that in the recordings, that I didn't want to play this server, and I wasted my time. At least that's how I felt during that time period. I felt like I wasted, my precious time on this server, you know, and you could really tell that I was really frustrated because I just didn't find this enjoying. I really had high expectations after playing the prison server because prisons sucked me in. Prisons was enjoying. If you enjoy prisons or enjoy grinding, prisons is pretty good and it's gives you a straightforward path. All you have to do is mine. You can call your friends and you can just mine and it's relatively easy gameplay. It's pretty enjoyable. You can talk to your friends, you can, basically do whatever while playing the game. It's pretty fun. But the problem with Skyblock is I think this server focuses too much on like PvP stuff. I don't want to have clans. I get the point of, if they're going to give you armor, it's the PvP, but I really don't like that. I feel like most people on the server care about the PvP, and maybe that's because PvP is really rewarding, but if all the people on your server are PvPing and not actually focusing on their islands, then you have something seriously wrong with your server. And, the server, I think it's good, but it's bland. It's nothing great. I feel like it's just underwhelming. I never even really got to learn most of the stuff about the server, and you may say, well, you're criticizing it too much, but I spent a good 5 hours playing the server. I know I probably could have learned all the commands with that time, but I kind of just wanted to get familiar with everything, and I really couldn't. It just wasn't enjoyable. Tell me what you guys think. Check out the server. Tell me if you enjoy it, but it has a low player count, and that's probably because the server isn't that fun. That's usually what that means. I mean, especially because the ECP server has, usually 100 players on factions all the time, and their Discord server has almost like 7,000 members. So why do you have, a Skyblock server that has not that many people playing it? And it's because it's not that enjoyable. But, tell me what you guys think. I feel like it just needs a lot more attention towards it, and maybe people will like it. Maybe give it a new season, add a couple new things, and maybe I wouldn't be so harsh, but I think more people would enjoy it then. Basically, anytime they add a new season, wipe it, and there's something new content to enjoy. It may not be the best thing, but it's something new to the players, and they usually receive it pretty well. But these are just my opinions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and maybe check out the server. So yeah, guys, peace.